try again. If you're watching the stream, guys, let me know please, because I feel like I've had a bit of issues. But yes, good evening guys, and welcome to TNRL Sim Racing. This is the legendary Hoppers in the commentary box yet again for this evening. And yeah, I do apologise, what a nightmare. I've had a bit of technical difficulties, but we should be back and we should be okay. Just let us know if we are better or worse with the volume, guys. It is hopefully something better we can do. But yeah, I do apologise for that. Sometimes I think the engine noises overpower me slightly. So hopefully we haven't got any issues. Let us know in the comments, guys, if you don't mind. And yes, let us know what you think. We are here at Donington Park for Season 2, round number 2. So it is on British soil. So hopefully most of the people have recovered from a few incidences. Okay, mate, thank you for... Don't worry, you didn't do anything, you didn't cause an issue. We'll go on board with... I need to select a car, and this is what we need to do. Just give me 1 second, mate, and we'll... So let's try that. Is it better? Is it worse? Let me know. I'll try and sort something out. He didn't cause an issue, so don't panic. So Common White's just coming into pit lane, so I'll jump on board with him. We'll jump back into jump back in. Just give me a second. We'll go on board with Damien. Car still low, but okay. Okay, well give me 2 minutes, mate. I think we're out of the way. Just jump out of here for a sec. Don't want that, do I? Party settings. Give me a sec, mate, because I can easily sort it out. Let's have a look. Okay, so he's gone off the... What about now? Is that better or worse? Just let me know. If it's not bearable, we'll sort it out, mate. We'll try and sort things out here. I like to accommodate people. Well, thank you for your kind honesty for letting me know. I think because I'm not used to commentating. Okay, mate. Any problems, think in future, let me know, because that's really much appreciated. So we do have cameras, Helicam, camera set 1 and 2, and obviously on board people. What I'll try and do then, if there's a battle, I'll try and go on board for a couple of seconds, just so you guys get to see the battle. And I will try and talk over it as best as I can. But yes, thank you for pointing that out, my friend. I'm not annoyed, it is one of them. And yeah, we do have a nice aerial shot of pit lane, so thank you so much for helping, by the way, and welcome to the stream. So yes, guys, it is TNRL Sim Racing round number 2 at Donington Park for the next instalment. These guys have been absolute top-notch people with racing. So yes, I am currently gonna get ready for qualifying. Qualifying is 15 minutes long, so it's not doesn't feel like it's a long qualifying session. So most of the people, we've got Dean Helix here, currently he's new to me, so driving the Ferraris. There's 3 Ferraris, obviously of Marvelotto and Gennaro, obviously Dario and is it Dario? think it is Dario. Just give me a second. I'm trying to get used to everyone's name, just so I can know. So Damien is serial killer, so that's quite good. So I know a lot of people. Marmalotto Stefano, I already know that, but so we do have a couple of people out on their pre out laps. Just to double check. I'm just double checking everyone's names. It's just so Dean is also Damien. Okay, so I'm gonna have to call him Dean Helix then for now till I get used to it. So yes, it should be very exciting. I do apologise for any technical difficulties, guys. It was out of my hand. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's Dario Gennaro, and then you've got Stefano as Marmalotto. So reigning champion in a Ferrari then is Marmalotto. What is he going to do here this evening? Because it looked like at Bathurst he had a bit of a torrid time. So it'll be very interesting to see how exactly he gets on. So you've got Luke, you've got Adam, you've also got Serial Killer. And the Bentley, I must say, that Bentley looks very nice in that livery. So it's obviously a few Bentleys, so you've got Ash, you've got Connor White, you've got obviously Adam and, you know, Clenough. So it looks like at the moment there's only 10 people this evening, so we're going to have to make deal with what we've got. I will try and figure out for the racing, we'll try and get you guys like helicopter camera, we'll try and get a proper decent camera angle with you guys. But yes, thank you for tuning in. It is the legendary Hoppers in the commentary box yet again. Unfortunately I missed last week. I was dealing with some personal stuff, so you know I wasn't there at Bathurst last week, but it is a pleasure to be back for this evening at Donington, going into the Melbourne hairpin. And you know, it does look like in the background it looks like fans let off a flare in the stand, so it kind of looks like it was some car was smoking. But yeah, the weather doesn't look brilliant out there. It looks like it's going to be wet. And we'll see what Connor White can do. He's just done a 129.133, so that puts him third fastest at the moment. Try and go on board with the LDR rates. Just for a moment or two. I think that's actually the car that's breaking up. Or it's just trying to brighten up slightly. So we'll go on the helicopter camera, see how well exactly this looks. If you like, let us know which camera views you guys prefer as well, because I'm all for it as well. So, you know, I've got a helicopter camera here, which is a great camera. I like this camera, personally. Not really used cameras for onboard racing and stuff like that. Previously, we try and go as best as we can. So at the moment, Adam Foster sets the pace, then move on 27.873, and Marmalotto is around 0.792 of a second behind. Looks like someone's already clipped the tyre bundle into the S's, so you know, the foggy S's, it looks like they've clipped that. So he's got Clenough at the moment 4th, I believe. You know, some of the pros and some of the AMs are together, so there's pro and AM class. Hopefully this evening I will try, depending on how warm I am by the end of the race, we'll try and do driver interviews. So we've got roughly under 10 minutes to go, so we should be, qualifying should be done by 8:15, so the race will start around 8:15, and it is on for an hour and a half, so you know, we could be way looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. So I've got Ash followed by Damien, followed by Clenough. Clenough is now 7th because Luke's gone 4th. So the other McLaren at the moment, the two McLarens of Adam Foster and Clenough, they obviously teamed up for this season. So you know, then you got to Presquid, so you got Luke at the moment 4th. I'm just looking at the helicopter camera, and we'll try and flick around the cameras when we can during the race as well. So, you know, we've got Ryan there, or R. Harrison as he likes to be known. You know, I'm going to try and keep everyone's name and try and get everyone's name right for next time out as well. I believe next time out we're at Kailami in South Africa, which is going to be fantastic. It's another circuit I've not commentated on, so it's going to be new for me. So then you've got Damien or Dean Helix. It's going to be very difficult for me to get it spot on 100% for everyone before then, but we'll see what happens. Then you got Dario in the other Ferrari. I'm just going to flip back to as Dario goes off there, trying to probably get a bit of time. So we'll go through the go through a proper camera. So this is exactly what I like to see here. So as he goes off the old hairpin, luckily he didn't clip the barrier. But yes, as I say, I will try and get the top 3 as well as the M-Class winner this evening, and we'll try and do driver interviews as we mean to go on for after the race. But yes, it is going to be fantastic. As I say, I do apologise, we did have a few technical difficulties, but never mind, we are back on the air. So hopefully, you know, grab a drink, grab something to eat if you need, and keep yourself looked after, because it is quite warm if you're in the UK at the moment. It is unreal. But yes, we should be in a very decent way with 7.5 minutes. It looks like Adam still sets the pace with Stefano, White still up there, so you know it's going to be close. Clenough nearly gets taken out by his teammate trying to exit pit lane. That's the problem around here, is people going over to the pit lane line. So you know, compulsory pit stop is not in the race anymore. It's down to them, because the race is an hour and a half. So you know, there will be some people pushing it from lap number 1. But yes, we do have quite a lot of drivers that are sadly missing this evening. But you know, never mind, we are looking forward to what's going to happen regardless. So 6 minutes to go then. It looks like at the moment Adam's going to be chasing his lap time, trying to improve it. He's got Stefano trying to actually emulate trying his pace at Bathurst. I think what I saw at Bathurst last time out was a bit of a crazy moment, because it looked like Adam had suffered quite substantial damage in that McLaren, so it's probably been rebuilt for this evening. So it's going to be very close. It does look like White there. I'll try and get his proper name if I can. Just give me 1 second. So it looks like Depressed Squeeze Luke's up into 4th, Ash is 5th, followed by Damien, Dario, Clenough, other Damien, and of course Ryan. So Ryan is the sole Honda driver this evening. I believe Mike Bullen was due to return in the Honda, but I think he's got other commitments. Excuse me. Oh, cheers mate, thank you very much. So it's another Adam, so I'm going to have to remember 2 Adams and 2 Damiens. Thank you mate, much appreciated. So 5 minutes to go then. So let's see what Adam can do in the Audi R8. So I'm going to have to seriously not call people by different cars. So, you know, hopefully we get it gets very good. But I hope you're enjoying the coverage, guys. It is the first time for season 2 I've commentated, so I'm enjoying my time as well, as you do. But so Adam Foster at the moment then, with a 127.31, no, he smashed it now by a couple of tenths of a second. He's gone 127.19 So, you know, he's doing very well. He thinks he's going to get that time beat. But yes, you know, you've got obviously Luke up in second. So the Mercedes driver at the moment second in the race. Well, qualifying, not the race, I do apologise. One step ahead of myself. With 4 minutes to go. You've got Stefano there in third with Adam in fourth. It looks like Ash in the Bentley. Is he going to emulate what he did at Bathurst and try and get another win for the Bentley? It looks very nice in its Union Jack livery, I must say. When I saw this at Bathurst when I was watching the stream. You got obviously Damien followed by another Damien. So obviously, you know, it's going to be very very interesting to have the two Damiens 6th and 7th. Then you've got Dario in the other Ferrari, so the sort of bronze, gold and blue and red Ferraris. They look very nice, I must say. So the two Italians have teamed up, and obviously Clenough in the McLaren at the moment. Just to double check, it's going to be very close to see what happens this evening, you know, with obviously 10 drivers on the track. So you got Ryan in the Honda, drove the Ferrari last season, so he's adapting very well in the Honda. He actually seemed to be, from what I saw when he was driving at Bathurst last time out, seemed he's come on leaps and bounds with that, so you know he's doing very well. So he's obviously trying to adapt to a different car. It looks like going through the S's there, you know, but we'll see what happens. Obviously, I think that was Clenough causing, not causing an issue, but going slightly towards the crane curves and having a bit of a yellow flag. So 2 minutes to go then. Do we reckon Adam's going to get, that is Adam Foster I'm referring to, do we reckon he's going to get pole position, or do we reckon another driver's going to jump and pip him to first place? It looks like Marmolotto actually has got up into second, so we'll see exactly how well things go between obviously arch rivals from season 1. But we should be in for very close proximity racing as well, as I say, with minute and 25. As I say, there's only 10 drivers this evening, so depending on how things go, we'll see what is going to happen. So we do have Adam in the Audi R8 in 4th, doing a good showing in the Audi. It looks like, you know, he came in hot towards the end of last season just to probably get some mileage ready for this season. So, you know, it does seem he's adapting to that Audi R8 very well. He actually surprised me towards the back half of season 1 when he came in and showed some great potential. So 30 seconds remaining then in his qualifying, so we'll see exactly what's happening. But at the moment it looks like Adam's just saying, right, well, that's me done, I'm going to try and keep that pole position, because at the moment it looks like Marmolotto Stefano is 0.5.70 of a second, so you know that time's not going to be beaten now. Unless Luke crosses the line and somehow manages to beat them, we'll see exactly what he's going to do. He crosses the line, still stays third at the moment. It's not updated the timing screen as of yet. So it looks like it's Adam Foster from Marmolotto, from Luke via Adam, followed by Ash, followed by Damien Clenough, up into 7th, followed by Damien. So the two Damiens get split, and then obviously Dario and of course Ryan towards the tail of the field. So that is qualifying done for round number 2 of TNRL Sim Racing here at Donington Park. We will have the race coming up very shortly. They will have a green flag lap, and we will see exactly how well they get on for the racing this evening. It is going to be close. It is going to be very much a great style of racing here at Donington Park. So we do have a couple of minutes while the guys get themselves sorted, ready for what will be a thrilling encounter for round number 2. It looks like the weather, though, from what I gather, looks like it's going to be threatening with rain. Excuse me, and we'll see exactly what is going to happen. Whether the guys actually see what will happen for them, it does look like you know, we're going to be in for some epicness. You know, it has been quite close so far. So if you're enjoying the stream, guys, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe to TNRL Sim Racing for us. It will help the guys out massively, and it will also help me massively for doing future commentary. Hopefully this evening I do not lose my voice. I've had a bit of a weird week of commentary this week. Not only do I do this, I'm elsewhere. I do commentary for other leagues. But yes, you know, I had a battle on, I believe it was a battle on Monday that made me lose my voice. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. And yes, it is going to be fantastic. Takos has joined us. Hello, mate. Welcome. Yeah, good luck, mate. Thank you. It's a shame you're not here. I know you're working, but thank you for joining the stream. I'm sure you'll join next race, mate. I'm sure you will. So we've got a minute and 22 seconds before we get the green flag lap. Everyone's just adapting their strategies, their setups, and probably having a moment or two just to grab a drink, because it is going to be very warm and it is going to be very close. So you've got Adam Foster followed by Stefano, and then obviously Luke via Adam, and then obviously Ash, Damien, Clive, Damien. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Then you've got Dario followed by Ryan at the tail of the field. Working with checking the opposition. See, that's a good thing to do, is check the opposition. Just so you know when to improve next time, mate. But you did very well at Bathurst.
30 seconds.
So we've got 30 seconds until the green flag lap will commence. And it is looking likely we are going to be in for probably one of the most epic races. It seems to me at the moment, though, that the guys are looking at a lot of things ongoing, but yeah. So while the cars go on the green flag lap, we'll go through a few camera angles, we'll go through maybe the helicopter view, but it looks like at the moment, though, the guys are going to get ready. I don't know whether they're doing 100% rolling starts. Yes, they are. So they've got the green flag lap at the moment. It is going to be very close. It does look like that you've got it. We'll go through the helicopter camera with these guys. Just give me a second while we go back to that. At the moment I can't seem to select a car. Maybe that's because they're on the green flag lap, but never mind, we'll sort that out. But yes, it'll be good. So we've got Adam Foster from Stefano, followed by Luke, followed by Adam, followed by Damien, followed by Ash, followed by Clenneth, and of course Damien, and of course Dario, and of course Ryan at the tail of the field. But yes, it's going to be very exciting. It is going to be probably close proximity. You know, the rolling starts around here are probably going to be one of the most interesting moments of the race. And I tell you what, guys, going into the back half of the circuit, so the last couple of the last sector between obviously the Dunlop Straight, the S's, and of course Melbourne hairpin, and the hairpin at the end to start another lap. That is where probably we're going to see a bit of action. We'll probably see a bit of action going into Redgate and obviously Trend Curves and the Old Hairpin. And we'll see exactly how well these guys get on. It is the first time these guys have probably raced at Donington for sim racing. They've probably done it in other races on other games and such forth, but to do it here, it seems to be very close. So looking at the field, obviously Adam's got that McLaren dialed up. Just going back to Takos's comment, no problem mate, anytime. You know, he looked really quick at Bathurst when, as I say, when I watched the stream, so we'll see exactly how well these guys are going to go. They are getting very close together, probably for the green flag and the green light to drop. It kind of seems at the moment the weather still looks the same as qualifying. It looks to me the temperature, when we get that back up and running, we'll see exactly very shortly. Obviously, you know, going to go side by side. This is where the rolling start is probably going to be crucial for these guys. I know there's only 10 cars this evening, but if there was any more, I think we'd be getting very close and probably seeing what is going to happen. So going through the last corner, so going through the Goddard's hairpin, about to take the green light. Is Adam Foster going to get the jump, or is Stefano going to make it a win of the first win of the season? And we are very good to go. So let's get going and let's see how well, who's going to get the jump into turn number 1. Looks like Adam's got that covered, but then he's got Stefano alongside him at the moment. Stefano gets pushed wide going out the exit of Redgate down into Hollywood for the first time then. We'll see exactly what's going to happen. So Luke's up into second with Stefano in third at the moment, followed by Ash. Is up into fourth at the moment, but he's got it a bit loose. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate for Ash. He's dropped back. He's got a bit loose. He had a bit of a fishtail going out of the Old Hairpin, so that's kind of pushed him down a bit. So you got Adam up into fourth now with Clonf in fifth at the moment. So then you got Damien, obviously Dario, and of course other Damien, followed by Ryan, and of course Ash at the rear. But going down to the S's at the moment, to press squid under threat from Stefano for the first time. This is where it's going to be probably eking a lot of advantage. It looks like already though the tyre bundle has gone off into the gravel trap. I wonder how long it took him to knock that down. But obviously looking at the press squid going into Melbourne Hairpin, so Luke's obviously trying to escape from Marmalotto for second place at the moment. So lap number 1 completed, almost, with Adam Foster leading the way then, so he's converted that pole position straight away into a nice lead. He's got 1.3 of a second from Luke at the moment, with Common White, Adam in the other Audi R8, so the other Adam in fourth at the moment, with Clonf fifth, with Damien trying to put him under considerable amount of pressure. So serial killer at the moment, trying to eat his cereal and kill them apexes, I believe, as I like to say, is my famous lines. But we'll see exactly what's going to go on as Damien goes a bit wide out of the Old Hairpin. So it looks like Dario and obviously Dean Helix, the other Damien, trying to push on. Whether they do, it looks like Ryan's dropped back from Ash at the moment, as Ash has just got past him. So we'll try and figure out exactly what Ash is going to do, whether Ash is going to try and push that Bentley back up into that, goes a bit wide out of copies. He's not having a good time at the moment with his Bentley. Is the setup gone wrong on his Bentley, or is it just the way it is? It looks like Luke's under pressure from Stefano going into the Melbourne Hairpin for the second time, but we'll see exactly what's going to happen. It looks like Stefano is trying to get into Luke's tail end and trying to make him crack under pressure, but obviously it looks like Marmalotto is going to go for the move. He has the door closed in his face though, but he's still there. Looks like Luke's going to try and close the door and say, "Not on your life, sunshine. I don't want to have that overtaken." We'll see what's going on further back. It looks like Clonf at the moment though, in the other red and orange McLaren. He's obviously trying to push on. He's currently doing a stellar job. Whether he's leading the AM class, we'll soon find out. But very difficult to actually get that class moves done, but he's got Damien behind him. They got Dario in 7th. It looks like Clem actually he's under pressure from Damien at the moment going into McLean's. Whether he does or not is another thing, but it looks like Damien's actually got past him on the exit. See what's happening further ahead. It looks like Marvelotto has got Luke this time round, but we'll see exactly what's going to happen. We'll try and jump into some of the battles and interchanging. Whether things happen is another thing, but an hour and 26 minutes remaining, so we'll see exactly what's going to happen. We'll try and jump back to the battles when we can. So it looks like at the moment Ash is struggling with that Bentley because he's trying to catch Ryan at great speed. He is actually doing that. He goes on the inside, but then he's obviously got the door closed in his face. That Honda is trying to get away as best as he can. We'll see exactly what's going to happen, but Ash looks like he's really struggling at the moment with the Bentley round here, it seems, so far. But going back to the battle for second place at the moment, it looks like 0.3 of a second between Luke and Stefano as we go up towards the McLean's curve into Swamp's curve at the moment though. But it looks like Luke's going to try and latch onto the back, but every time he tries to close up to Adam, he's obviously under threat from Stefano, so Stefano's trying to make that Ferrari. Oh, he's had a bit of loose going out of copies there. Is he going to try and make it down the back straight though? This is where it's going to be all or nothing. It looks like at the back, like Ash has got finally past Ryan for 9th place at the moment, but Marmelotto is squirming that Ferrari all over the back. We'll see exactly what's going to happen, but at the moment this is the main battle, but you know, this is going to be closer if we get to what we'd like to see, but hopefully I'll give you a bit of an overview. But it looks like, oh, Luke's gone deep into the last hairpin. He's got to be careful because he's got Stefano will go with the helicopter camera just going across the start finish line for the 4th top to start lap number 4 then. So it looks like at the moment then, it looks like Luke's trying to get away from Stefano. It does kind of put you into that perspective, doesn't it, you know? But fair play to these guys, they're not giving up at the moment. We'll see exactly what is going to happen, but going further back, and Damien's got past Cleniff. Cleniff's still in 6th place at the moment, so he's doing a stellar job trying to keep that, the McLaren on the straight, but gets up a bit of dirt there, which is allowed the other Damien, Dean Helix, is in the Ferrari. Under threat, it looks like Ash is going to try and line up Dario for 8th place. Oh, it looks like the 2 cars have gone off though. It looks like Damien and of course Cleniff have gone slightly off at the exit of Coppice, or they've gone off at Coppice. Whether they've just had a bit of lost grip, it is a bit 20 degrees is the temperature, but the track is only 25, so the track's not even slightly hot enough yet. But looks like Ash is going to put Dario under considerable amount of pressure. Jinx one way and Jinx another. Is he going to try and push on? We'll soon find out. It looks like Damien's going to try and push on as well. It looks like Marmelotto has got into 2nd then, while we're watching that bit of an interchanging battle between a couple of them. But we'll see exactly what's going to happen. But so far, Stefano up into 2nd. Whether that's going to hamper Luke's pace, we'll soon find out, but he's not, because Marmelotto 5.2 of a second from Adam Foster at the moment. Adam Foster trying to push on, whether he's going to try and challenge for a race win this evening. Excuse me. So then the press squid. Okay, Luke trying to push on, the Welshman trying to, oh, he's gone a bit wide. Did he go wide, or was that just a bit of an issue from his end? Looked like he jumped into the gravel, but seemed to be a bit of a weird face then, but Adam, the other Adam, currently 4th in the Audi, so the Audi R8 still in the championship, with Serial Killer currently in 5th, so Damien in 5th, with Clenough 6th, with Dario, and of course Ash. So Ash is going to try and catch up to these guys. It looks like Dario's trying to make a move on Clenough, so the Dutchman ahead of the Italian at the moment will try and go onto the helicopter camera as these guys go out of the Melbourne hairpin towards Goddard's for the 5th time, about to start lap number 6 then, with 1 hour and 21 seconds remaining in this race. It is going to be very close. An hour and a half races are very close indeed. You know, another new addition to TNRL Sim Racing Season 2. Instead of having it an hour longer, they've decided an hour and a half just to push it up slightly. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. Hopefully we get some good battles further up. At the moment it looks to me that Dario is going to try and catch up to the back of Clenough. Whether he does, he's got to be careful though, because if he does, he's also inviting Ash to take both of them. Ash is already trying to make a launch and attack, but going back to trackside camera for a second, we'll go on board with Dario going down the back straight. We'll try and see whether this will work. Obviously he's got to be careful because Ash is there. You can just see Ash in the rear view mirror on the left and top side of the screen. This is where it's going to be all or nothing. Hopefully, you know, makes it a move, but we'll go back to the trackside camera and we'll jump back to what's happening further up. Well, it looks like at the moment though, Luke is catching up to Stefano with 6 laps in the book. It does look to me that Stefano's going to be trying to push away from Luke at the moment. He looks like that Ferrari's trying to get it on rails, trying to hold on. Whether he does or not is another thing, but looking at the background, you've got Adam in the Audi R8 lurking, trying to push on. Whether these guys can make a mistake, we'll see what's happening, because obviously Dario is trying to escape from Ash at the moment. Ash is obviously trying to make amends from that squirm out of the old hairpin on lap number 1, and also going off at Coppice. It looks like he's going to... Oh, there's a bit of contact between Ash, Clenough and of course Dario. Oh, the stewards are going to have to look at that. That looks a bit risky, that. So that's cost Dario and Clenough quite a bit of positions there. So Ash is obviously trying to catch up to now the back of Damien, the other Damien in the Ferrari. So it looks like Ash has got to be careful. That was a bit inevitable there. We could have kind of seen what was going on, but it looks like Ash is trying to make up for lost ground. But you know, there's a bit of contact between the 3 cars there. Whether it's damaged Clenough, whether it's damaged Dario and Ash, but so far it seems quite a bit of contact in these in this race at Donington Park. It seemed obviously at Bathurst at round number 1 seemed to be a bit of a touch and go, but so far that Adam's eking out that advantage. So Adam Foster then currently eking out the advantage with 7.5 of a second from Stefano at the moment. So it looks like Luke's trying to catch up to Stefano for what would be another epic overtaking manoeuvre, but we've got an hour and 17 minutes to go, so it does seem, you know, it's still a long way to go, but I don't think Dario and Clenough are going to be really happy with Ash with that bit of contact. It looked to me though, from what I saw, whether Ash was struggling to get that Bentley slowed, I don't know, but he's all over the back of Damien going towards the Melbourne hairpin. for the eighth time. Is it the eighth or ninth? Depends. But he's got the move done. But it looks like Damien's going to try and get past him, and yet again, it looks like the Bentley at the moment though, is it struggling around here, or is it just the temperature? Looks like Ash is going to have to try and push on Damien and Ferrari though. Damien is trying to push. Seems to me at the moment though that Ferrari, the red fronted Ferrari, is going to try and push his way back past Ash for 6th place at the moment. See what's going on up front. It looks like Stefano has eked that advantage from Luke then. We'll see exactly how that plays out. Obviously, you know, Damien and the other Bentley, so the Bentley for Serial Killer in 5th at the moment. So we'll see exactly what's happening, whether these guys are going to be battling. Ash needs to, you know, whether he's got the setup on that Bentley at the moment. Is it playing havoc, or is it just the conditions? You know, it's hard to tell with these guys. You know, we don't know exactly what they've set the cars up to be, but it seems at the moment Dario and Clenough are going to have a bit of a battle for 8th place at the moment. So it looks like Clenough's about 0.5 of a second between himself and Dario for the time being, but they're going to be pushing on because they want to have a decent result for this evening. But it seems at the moment with an hour and 37 seconds to go, so you know, still a long way to go in this race. May not feel like it, but it's still a long time. So at the moment you've got Adam leading the way then, that's Adam Foster in the McLaren. He's got a gap of near enough 11 seconds. Don't want to jinx him, but he's doing so well so far. It's actually 8.4 now. Do apologise, I read that wrong. 8.4 of a second from Marmolotto. Then you've got Luke followed by Adam in the Audi. Whether Adam in the Audi is going to catch up to Luke is another thing. It looks at the moment Adam Foster is trying to make this the McLaren get a first victory. Whether he does, well, that is a spectacular thing. You know, it seems to me that contact between Ash and Clenough, and obviously Dario and Clenough, it just seemed it was a bit, I don't know, it was hard to tell exactly what was going on, but Ash is about 0.9 of a second from Damien at the moment, so it seems to me that the guys are going to have to push on. It looks like, obviously, you know, trying to escape what's exactly happening, but I think it's going to be one of them. It's going to probably go down to the stewards to find out exactly what's gone on. It looks like at the moment Ryan in the Honda, better give him some airtime for a couple of minutes. Seems to me, you know, he's trying to take the Honda and know its capabilities. It's obviously the first time it's been raced around here, so he's currently 10th at the moment. It looks like Luke's dropped down to 4th. That's very interesting. Oh, he's lost it going out of the... Yes, he's there. Has he had a bit of an issue? Oh, that's a bit unfortunate. So that's caused a yellow flag out of the S's then. So that's allowed Damien to get up into 4th. So Marmolotto then, currently 2nd, he's 9.3 seconds from Adam Foster at the moment. Then you got Adam there in 3rd, then followed by Luke in 5th. I believe he's 5th, the timing screen hasn't updated. Yes, it has. It has now. Then you've got Damien 4th in the Bentley at the moment. So, and then you've got the other Damien currently under threat from Ash. So Ash is trying to push that Bentley even further. So it looks like Luke's the first to pit. Whether Luke's had a bit of an issue is another thing we'll soon find. We'll probably find out sooner or later. But it seems to me that Luke's had a bit of a nightmare this evening after that spin then. But obviously Dario and Clenough's dropped down a bit to 6.9 of a second from Dario at the moment. So it looks like Ash is trying to put Damien in the Ferrari under pressure. So the 44 Bentley, oh, it's getting a bit late on the brakes going into McLaren's, but Damien in the Ferrari goes off. I hope I've not put the commentator's curse on him. Looks like he's gone back on track and took the polystyrene board with him, from what I've seen, but he's under threat from Dario now, so the two Ferraris, they're going to be very entertaining, but we'll soon find out. But looks like to me that Luke's in pit lane. Whether he's in for a lengthy stop is another thing. It looks to me that he's still there, so he's either picked up some damage somehow, or it's just taken a very long time to top up that fuel in the Mercedes. So an hour and 10 minutes in to go in the race then. We'll soon find out. So Stefano trying to chase down Adam Foster, but he's 11.0 of a second. He's clipped the marker post going out towards Coppice there then. So it looks like at the moment we've got a bit of an interesting battle between Dean and of course, well, Damien and of course Dario at the moment. It does look like the clouds are slightly breaking up a bit, just to give it a bit of a fear factor. It does look like we're going to be threatening rain at some point, but hopefully it doesn't rain during the race, but you never know, it could do. It seems at the moment though, Dario is putting Damien under considerable amount of pressure, so the Ferraris are going to have a bit of a nice interchanging battle. So we'll go with the helicopter shot down the back straight and we'll see how well they go. But so far with Dario and of course Luke's now rejoined in 10th place, but some of the guys will still have to make pit stops. They're going to try and obviously make it work, but just going out of the Melbourne hairpin, two Ferraris were almost side by side and almost a bit of contact between the pair of them. Looks like Dario's trying to get past Damien. Oh, they both lock up. Both go deep, really deep on the brakes into the last corner. So it looks like at the moment then we've got another interchanging close battle going on, but we'll see exactly what is going to happen. We'll try and jump onto that battle, but you can just slightly see that Dario is going to try and go onto that Ferrari of Damien there. So it looks like at the moment Clenouth is about 6.1 of a second from this battle. So you know it looks like Luke's going to have to try and lap himself, because he obviously had a bit of time in pit lane. So at the moment Ash in 5th with Damien 4th, so it does look like the Bentley guys are trying to push on this evening. Looks like didn't see that Marmolotto down into 3rd, so Stefano in 3rd. Whether Stefano's had a bit of an issue is yet to be seen, but I'm sure we'll find out somehow. Adam Foster still in 1st place, making the McLaren very easy to race around here at the moment, it seems. So then you got Adam in the Audi trying to chase him down, 20.2 seconds down. Stefano still in 3rd at the moment with Damien, then Ash, followed by Dario, followed by Damien. Whether Damien's got to push on, whether he's just allowed Dario to get past. Looks like Luke's going to try and unlap himself because he was flashing the lights down the start-finish line. So we'll see exactly what's going to happen. So an hour and 6.5, yeah, an hour and 6 minutes remaining. So it's going to be very close. Let us know, guys, what you think. But you know, I'm a bit surprised at the moment because I don't know whether contact between Ash, Clonth and of course Dario is going to be looked at. But my verdict was, you know, it was a bit hard to tell. But looks like Luke's going to try and unlap himself. I think he had a bit of damage, and that's why he